Hello everybody, welcome to That's Football. England into the final against Spain. Amazing scenes at the end. Is it coming home? Well, I tell you what, I'm stunned. I mean, look, there's going to be people talking about cheating. There's going to be talking about referees. I think the British media are pretty much useless, but I've got to give them a massive thumbs up for the last 2 days, because all those stories about that cheating ref did exactly what I thought it might do, played into our hands. He didn't want to give anything against us and probably gave us a penalty that most people wouldn't have given. So look, that's helped us out. It's amazing. I'm looking at Southgate and all the players ecstatic that they're in the final, and there's a massive part of me that I just can't believe it. I don't believe it. Slovakia, overhead kick from Bellingham out of nowhere. We're just about to go out. We're 60 seconds away. The Swiss were going out. Saka, moment of magic. The Dutch, better than us in the second half. We're heading towards extra time. Moment of magic from Watkins. We're into a final. And you start to believe, is it going to come home? Everything I believe about football, Sir Bobby Robson, Italia 90, Gaza, brilliant team, didn't quite get there. Terry Venables, 96, brilliant team, didn't quite get there. And then this team, horseshit really, could win it. Like, there is no attachment to this England team apart from the fans that are out there. You know, I speak to people all the time, and they're like, I hope we do win it, but I'm not listening to songs. There's no flags on cars. There's no real attach. It's weird. It's so, get in the comments and tell me I'm wrong. It's weird. In England, we're sort of a joke. Like, no one can quite believe what's happening, but it might be the way that we win it. It might be the way that we win it. And if it does, we're all having a party on Sunday night, which would be great. Look, Spain are so much better than us. I mean, if I wasn't English and this was bloody Wales, I'd be like, Spain have got to win. For the sake of football, Spain have got to win on Sunday night. We're terrible. We're a terrible advert for football. You know, if it's about football, Spain have got to win. But then I think, well, Jude Bellingham, Kobe Mainoo, you know, Declan Rice, Saka, Foden, these are players that are top level players. Real Madrid, Manchester City, Arsenal, you know. Spain are a very good team, but there's no reason to think that England might not find a way. Look, when you've scammed your way past Slovakia and Switzerland and the Netherlands, why not do it against Spain? I'm not writing England off. I've just got this weird feeling that all my life I've wanted England to win a tournament. And there's always this assumption that to win a tournament, you've got to play well. And we might be about to rewrite the book here, that you can play pretty badly and still win a major tournament. And that is what's in front of us on Sunday night. Look, easy side of the draw. Yeah, okay, easy side of the draw. But Argentina are in the Copa America. Easy side of the draw. Yeah, Spain have had to beat Germany and France. They've had a tougher run. They're a better team. They're going to play possession football, which no one's really done against us. They've got really good attackers, which no one's really had against us. We will be the underdogs. But I just look at it and I go, we haven't actually played well in this tournament yet. What if we just suddenly play well in the final? So there's a possibility there. But look, I think the big thing that jumps out to me is that fair play to all of you lot. You know, I've been doing these match reactions all tournament, and I just want to say the fans are right. 99% of the time, fans are correct. We've not been inspired. We've not been excited. And he has been picking the wrong players throughout this tournament. I still look at that England team. I look at that second half and I think, you play like that against Spain, it's gone. First half, decent, but we weren't creating chances. The goal was a penalty. Where were the chances in the first half? We played well in the first half. Foden was good. Mainoo was good. Saka was good. We played well, but where were the chances in the first half? We scored a fucking penalty. Tell me where the chances are coming from the good performance in the first half. The second half, we were crap. Couldn't get Foden in the game. Couldn't get Saka in the game. The Dutch were better than us, but they never looked like scoring really. But the Dutch deserved extra time. They were better than us in the second half. They deserved extra time. And then Palmer comes on. Watkins comes on. Palmer to Watkins. And Watkins, I mean, I've been on about him all season. He's a bloody brilliant player. That goal is what he's been doing all season for Villa. Villa fans won't be surprised about that. I'm not surprised about that. He is a quality player. And it was a quality goal. And it wasn't a shock. It was just what he can do. He shouldn't score from there. The defender should block it. The keeper should save it. But it's just pure perfection. And You know why that goal happens? Because Cole Palmer looks up and he's got a striker running the channel. And then that's where the goal happens. Harry Kane doesn't score that goal because he's not running the channel. And that presents to me why we, as fans, are correct. This England team should have won the fucking Euros playing good football. If we win it Southgate's way, fair play. But we should be winning this tournament because we've got the components to win it and play like Spain. We just haven't. And look, fair play to Southgate. He did take Kane off and we did win the game. But it's not about taking Kane off. Kane shouldn't have started the fucking game in the first place. And we've got to start having this conversation. And God knows whether they'll do it on ITV or BBC. And fair play to England, they're in the final. And they've got a great opportunity. And if we win the tournament, no one's going to give a shit about how we played. You know, the final will end. The TV will get turned off. And everyone has their own party, whatever party they're having. And that's all we want on Sunday night, 100%. But listen to me on this one. Kane should not have started today. I know he scored a penalty, but he's slow. His touch is slow. He's playing absolutely shit. He shouldn't have started today. He probably shouldn't have started against Switzerland. He shouldn't start the final. Like, against Spain, you might not be lucky enough to be playing a team that's not that good. Against Spain, when you want to make that change, the game could be gone. So, against Spain, for me, it'd be criminal. I mean, I'd start Cole Palmer as well. I think every game Cole Palmer's come on, he's done well. He's got an assist there, technically, as well. I don't think Palmer will start. I think he'll go with Foden. But how do you not start Ollie Watkins in the final? Tell me that. How do you not start Ollie Watkins in the final? We're going to extra time. The Dutch are playing better than us. It could go to penalties. We could be out. Ollie Watkins individually has just put you in the final, running the channel and scoring from a ridiculous angle. It would be, you can clip me up on this because it's the most important thing that needs to go out there. If Ollie Watkins doesn't start the final on Sunday, it's criminality and Southgate needs reporting because he hasn't took a penalty in a penalty shootout. He has scored a goal from a ridiculous angle, making a run that Bellingham, Foden, Saka, Mainu and Palmer want and they don't get from Kane, and then he's finished it. A brilliant, perfect finish. He has put us in the final. You're telling me we're going to stick him on the bench? We're crying out for that type of player. In the first half, Kobe Mainu is running at their back four. He's waiting for Kane to make that Ollie Watkins run, and he turns back and starts running towards Mainu. We need a striker in that system. You look at that game, let's talk tactics. You look at that game, Bellingham had a bad game, Rice had a bad game, Saka wasn't in the game in the second half, Foden had to get subbed because he wasn't in the game in the second half. The reason Bellingham's having a bad game is because there's so much going on around him, there's nothing to do. Kane's dropping in, Foden's in his area as well. The only way you're going to work with Bellingham and Foden as a 10 is if you've got a forward that's not going to come anywhere near them and is going to give them the space to get into and play the ball into. Watkins doesn't want to drop in. He wants to be in and around the box. And that is why you need that type of player in that type of system. Kane's just not in it. He's not in the game. He makes us very predictable. We don't create chances. Watkins comes on, we create a chance. All right, it's a half chance. He makes it himself. But it would be absolutely disgusting if he doesn't start the final. Kane has been crap all tournament. He's not fit. He's nowhere near fit. He's been crap all tournament. Ollie Watkins comes on, gets us in the final, and you start Kane. For what? Because he's the captain? Because he's England's all-time top scorer? Who got us to the final? 80 minutes Harry Kane played, did nothing. Scored a penalty. So what? Watkins has 10 minutes and puts us in the final. Imagine what he'd do with 45 minutes from the start against the Spain side. Spain are going to play possession football. Spain are going to play a high line. Spain are going to attack us. We need an out ball. We need pace. We're not going to get that with Kane. Watkins has to start the final. Not even because, well, he has to start because of the goal. But against Spain, there's going to be space. There's going to be space against Spain because they play a high line and they play on the front foot with possession. So when we win the ball back, there will be space in behind. You can't play Kane for that. You've got to play Watkins. And if we play Watkins, we've got a chance. It's as simple as that. It's coming home. But will he make the changes? The fans were right. Kane needed dropping. He got dropped. We've won the game. Will he do it in the final? What an opportunity. I've got a funny feeling despite being shit in this tournament, we might win it. We might win this game. We might win this game on Sunday. We might win the tournament. And for the first time in my life, I'll see England lift a major tournament. Oh, it could be happening. It could be coming home. Smash a like and subscribe. Get your comments in below. We can't... What we can't do is just say, we've got to a final, well done. We're on the easy side of the draw. Germany are better than us. They went out in the quarterfinals. Don't come at me with this bollocks that if we lose the final, what a great job. If we lose the final, we may as well lost to Slovakia. It makes no difference. The game is the game on Sunday. We lose that, we're fucking lost. We've got to win. We lose on Sunday, he's got to go. We've got to win. It's as simple as that. Get your comments in below. Take care.